Yeah, we're live today. Welcome back, guys. Thank you very much for the old guys that's been here for so many years now. I really appreciate. Then for the new ones, the passerby, the one that just stopped by to see what we're doing, I really appreciate, and I hope you're gonna love what we're doing here. Thank you very much once again. Now, it's been some couple of months now since I stopped. I think 1 month or almost 2 months now since I last did a Bahrain update. Yeah, I actually stopped talking about Bahrain for the last since the last 1 month now, because of the issue I told you guys I had with my previous sponsor. Yeah, with the person that represents me there in Bahrain. Yeah. So like I told you guys the last time I talked to you guys about this, I was like, no, I don't want to talk about it. Even now, I'm not gonna. I don't want to talk about it because the money I lost still still have a hole in my heart. Like I can't just let go of that money, but not be this through go talk online. Yeah. So going to what we're actually talking about today, what I actually wanted to discuss with you all today, mostly the ones in Bahrain, the new ones that just arrived, the freshers, and as well as the one about to enter Bahrain, and as well as the ones preparing and thinking about, having a thought of maybe I'm gonna give it a try to see if things gonna work out for me there. Now, this message is for you all. I wanted to start with a bit, short illustration of my own experience in a Middle Eastern country. Now, when I first arrived in Dubai, that was way back 2012. It wasn't as sweet and spicy as the way they used to talk about it then. Yeah, once you enter, you don't enter, everything done salah for you, this and that. No, it wasn't that way. Yeah, because the way person go tell you something, not be the way you go really see, and when you get there, it's normal. Yeah. So now when I first arrived here with the whole stories, with the whole, you understand, at the end I got in, I saw how things were going then. I was like, okay, fine. I don't come, be say I don't come. I'm not going back. I must make it here. That is it. That is personal determination, decision, and all that. So it depends on you. What happened? I struggled to get a job with him because I paid for was it I paid for one. No, no, not one. I think I paid. I think we have like 3 months or 2 months. Then I'll be 1 month. I paid for 1 month or there or something. Then I was given 2 weeks visa. So I struggled to get a job within that 2 weeks. It wasn't possible, but somehow it was somehow possible. Yes, my dear, coming to UAE, everybody wants to live in Dubai. Yeah, including me. Then they know, including me. So everybody want to live in Dubai. You know why? Because Dubai is a flashy city, a beautiful city. Everybody loves it. Well, come on. Who don't like better thing? Going to Dubai Mall, take videos, take pictures, post online. To show off. Imakwanda Buga. Go to Dubai Mall, along the what is it called again? This is Sheikh Zayed Road, some beautiful cars, beautiful buildings. Everyone gonna love to take pictures in such beautiful places, of course. So, but me personally, I told myself, man, come this country to come and take pictures. So you came here for a purpose, and you must fulfill that purpose. I borrowed money. I sold my piggery farm. My dad sold his car. I mean, a bus, mini bus. Did they run from Newi on a you understand? There is yeah, and so many things were involved. They even sold land, added with my money as well as the one I borrowed from where I was before at Onitsha, Mbuko Bosi and all that. So I like I have so much pressure on me to meet up, but not pressure of going to the illegal side of it. No, I was like, no, man, it's gonna be legal, but I must survive here. I must succeed here. And it happened. It happens. Just a day for the 2 weeks to end, I got a job in a security company called Securitas way back then. I went for the interview. I don't even know what I had to talk that day for the interview. For you to understand how critical it was that day, I nod my head for this transparent glass because I couldn't see. I was so shy. I was so afraid. I de para. When they come and say, it's a time now for interview, go and meet the HR. I de para. I hit my head for you to understand the pressure, and everything. But at the end, I got that job. Now, what happened? They have to send me out of the country because then you need to exit. So it's a long story. I don't want to, waste much of your time because I wanted to hit a point, but I wanted to use mine as a point of contact to go into details. Now, at the end of the day, I got a job. I succeeded. You get the point now. Remember, the first job I got, the contract was 1,200 dirhams, but the company was paying me then 400 dirhams because there was no location. So if you didn't go for duty, they will minus it that day, no show. That is how they do it. So normally then they put me for reliever, like if person one day off tomorrow, then I will go relieve that person. That is how I used to go. I didn't complain because I know where I was heading to. Like I've mentioned this story several times. Majority of my Niger people then, we are more than nine in the room. I'm sorry, in the camp then in Sunapo. All of them resigned. I'm not joking. It was just me that remains in that company. Like among my friends that we came with together, it was only me. Out of 9 people, I'll be 10 people then. Yes. But you know what happened? From 400 dirhams to 600 to 800 to 1,000 to 1,002. Until I finished my contract, I left. And I got a job. The company that pays me over more than 5,000 dirhams. Or even more than that with commission. Sometimes 6,000 plus and all that. That is roughly 1 million then. That was it. So you see how it goes. But remember, I was receiving these 400 dirhams for more than 6 months. Why am I saying all these things? Now, someone sent me a voice record from some Bahrain, from Niger WhatsApp group for guys with a fine job for Bahrain. So one of the guys were talking in my language. So that Bahrain, this and that, you don't cast. Yeah, because according to the trade, someone sent them a job of I think 50 BD or thereabout. So the guy was like 50 BD for waiting. Is it for Abado? Is it? Forgive me. No, you're Abado, not the guy talk. Abado, come off my head, I beg. So sorry. I beg, go back, could forgive me. So, is it anything I want to what if 50 BT what can't do for him? Is it for the rent I be waiting? So now, what most of these guys don't understand is the fact that majority of the company, once they hire you, they will give you free accommodation. Not just in Bahrain, even here in Dubai, even in Saudi, other parts of GCC country, which is Gulf countries. Yes, they give you free accommodation. That is it. So you understand now. So I'm not saying you should go for a job of 50 BD because it's not really that, it's really that low. But I'm telling you that you can do any job to survive. You can do any job as a startup. Mine was 400 dirhams. When people were taking 1,004, I was so comfortable with 400 because I know that these people, they saved me of not being deported back to Niger. They saved me. So I have to sacrifice. I was comfortable. I don't need any issue. You understand? Because I know where I'm heading to. Yeah, because I know here won't gonna be the last bus stop. That job won't gonna be my last job. And it happens. You understand the point now? The same thing with you. You can as well do the same. I'm telling you this because I want you to succeed. Yeah, some people will start saying, yeah, it's fine and good. But I'm telling you this, that if you listen to this, like, believe it or leave it, you will surely succeed. Not just in Bahrain or here but in life. Somebody will not get the experience of this job. Company now offer you the job because of the way you demonstrated that, you have experience, which we know now. Experience, yeah. Then at the end, they offer you the job. Now, for your visa, you only have 2 weeks to go. Company promise they will give you visa. Or let's say you have 1 month to go. They say they will give you free visa. Sign with them and all that. And you'll be like, okay, it's fine. How much? They go tell you 100 BG. You go be like, no, for waiting. I know do. You go. Now, 1 week don't go. 2 weeks don't go. Remaining 2 weeks, you go begin to run up and down. The next thing, you don't enter overstay. So that kind of thing. Now, without wasting much of our time, I want to play a voice record from a friend of mine that based in Bahrain of what is really the Wahala, what they go on right now. Then from there, we can now kickstart with the rest of it.
This is how Dubai started. Here, our prayer is that they should not spoil it on time because so far so good, the country is good. In our own little experience that we've had here, the country is cool, is okay. But with the way things are going now, a lot of people are not extending their visas. People are not settling down to get a job because of our attitude. Many companies are turning Nigerians down because they know that they are not patient. So many people will go start work, they do visa for them, they will run. So that's why most companies now are demanding that if we employ you, your first year of employment visa, the fees will be paid by you. And many will see it as many people are trying to extort. Agents too are now bringing more problem. Now, company will say people should pay 250 BD. Agent too will add his own money and say they will pay 350 BD. So the problem is becoming more complex, very complex. And now, because of this.
So, and I don't hear the voice from a friend of mine that based in Bahrain. So this is the issue. Just like my last talk before I played the voice record, this is the issue, not just in Bahrain, but all the GCC country with our people, with our Niger people. Once you give them allowance, they go find allowance. If you give them allowance, they go find allowance. That is the problem. Now imagine company offered you a job. Maybe 1-2. I mean 1-2 or 150 BD or thereabout, or even less than that, no problem. But you accepted this job because of your condition. You accepted. They accepted them. They're gonna give you free visa. Now after 1 month, they don't make your visa. Now you don't do that job 1 month, second month. You be like, say, no, this job is stressful. I cannot do this anymore. Yeah, because you have a friend of yours where they work. Maybe they're paying him 300 BD or 200 BD. So the person now, like, when they convince you and confuse you, say, you can do better now. You can get a better job out there. Yet you sign a contract with these people. Remember. Now, waiting most of you no be say most of these companies they have what we call the probation. Probation simply means certain months or amount of months you need to stick around with this company, just like a trial, a football player going for a trial in a Jazeera club in Hilal, Chelsea, just for a certain, you understand. So within that time, the club can actually terminate you now. They don't want you again. That is how the probation works in the Middle Eastern country. So now some companies are giving 3 months, like my second company in the country. This one was just 3 months. The rest of the company they are giving 6 months. So it depends. So you should check those things, because the thing be say most of you don't really understand how these things, the laws work. Now, if you mistakenly leave that job before that 3 months or perhaps 6 months, depending on your company policy, you don't waka forever with that too. Most companies they go use vaccination anger of them losing amount of money they have paid for your visa. They have paid for your PCR, CR. Maybe some of them are giving free medical, like Dubai, they're giving free medical and all that. They will use that anger to wicked you. You know what they go do you? You don't know this thing, but they go put what we call abscond on your passport. Abscond simply means, they go off. They go forward, they go back. The only option for you is to go back to Nigeria, which is deportation. Yes. Yeah, I have a case like that currently now with one of my friend here in Dubai now that we are processing his visa for. Yeah, the company put abscond. So that is what you might not understand until when you don't get that your dream job. They will ask you for your documents for them to prepare for your visa. Now they go see them. Them themselves cannot do anything about this. That is the thing. They cannot do anything. Not only you go feed them. That is, if that company go feed pity you. But the only option you get, if nothing go feed done, not to go back home. So you should understand those things before you take some decision. I beg, try to understand those things. And secondly, I don't really know your package, but I've seen many of my friends here in UAE that came, work with their company for like a month, 2 months, 3 months, 6 months, 1 year, 2 years, finish their contract. Some self not even finish the contract. Once it's 2 years plus, they go move to a different country. It happen. That is, people will get plans. People will get plans. You are leaving your company for Bahrain to get a job in different company in the same Bahrain. Yet you never finish your probation. How you think? Like who even they give you that morale? Say you go feel succeed. Who they give you that morale? Now the issue that where would they get now for Bahrain? Now the problem be that. Now the same thing will scatter this country where we did so. Now the same thing will scatter here. One thing you need to understand for the ones that are about to go to Bahrain, no this and no peace. Any Middle Eastern country, they know they do per hour job, just like in Europe or America. No, here, nothing like per hour. Here is monthly salary they're giving, not per hour. Yes, I've been asked this question severally. If they don't pay per hour, they pay monthly. Yes. Although they can calculate your money per hour, yes, but they only pay your salary monthly. That is the signature you sign. That is the contract you sign with them. Monthly they pay. They don't pay you weekly. They don't pay you hourly or daily. They pay monthly. No this and no peace. So you're not going to make big mistake. And you only do one job. You only do one job. That is it. You don't do two jobs at the same time, just like in America or UK or other parts of European country or in Canada. No. Here you only do one job. Once you're done with the job, you go home, sleep. Tomorrow you come again. What think they do you? So you understand. So, but people will be saying they really have something up here. Although me, I'm not getting anything where because I see the me with the advice people. Yet I don't stay here for 11 years now. People will be saying I don't advise me. They for Canada. Some of them they will feel lad. I don't grace religion. But still, I no go stop telling people waiting there. If I know win, you win. Now win. That is what matters. You understand? Not the same. So what I'm trying to say is this. While working with your company, try to be checking, not there. You understand? Obodoyibo, the men Obodoyibo. Yeah. The men, they check men Obodoyibo. How you go fit. You go fit on them because once you don't get your bali for there, I hope you go feel understand that this bali battle. Yeah. So once you don't get your bali for there, you go there easy for you. You go there easy for you. On a very good day, I go deeper. Yeah, I go figure out the language where I go use to get deeper. Maybe I go use our Bini, or maybe I go use Yoruba. I know if you speak Yoruba or other day. I feel call my Hausa friend to understand. So I go use and take go deeper. So I go understand. Yeah, the treasure where most of una get, but I don't know what you go use and do. Not they misbehave for there. Our story don't they pop up for even for UAE newspaper. It don't they pop up now. Our matter. I don't want to go there yet because I received so many videos. We'll be saying I know if you put here today. But for now, let us just take this one for now, beg. Do have a lovely day ahead and thank you very much and bye-bye for now. Thank you.